Hey everyone, it's Ku, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the differences between the base GT and a EcoBoost with the high performance and handling pack. So let's get right into it actually. So as you can see here, first things first, we're going to look at the MSRP. So as you can see, the handling pack, as you can see, the high performance with handling pack is actually cheaper than the base GT. Now this is with the GT having an automatic transmission and the high performance pack having automatic transmission. Without it, both of these would be, I think it's like 1,595 for the automatic transmission, so it'll be this number minus that. But anyway, next thing is instead we're going to start with what the GT has over the high performance pack. The 0 to 60 is faster. Now I have 4-second plus because I know the GT is rated to get 3.9060, but that's only with the performance pack, because the base GT, the tires are 235, so it definitely can't put all that power down. And there's probably other things in the performance pack that helps it get that 0 to 60, but I'm not exactly sure what the 0 to 60 time is for the base GT, but I saw 4.3 seconds, but we'll just say more than 4 seconds. It has 130 more horsepower and 70 more torque than the high performance EcoBoost. It has a V8, so it has the exhaust sound of a V8 engine and the sound of a V8 engine, which a lot of people like. The next thing is it has LED fog lights as standard. And the last thing you get is clout. Pretty much, if you have the GT, you're chilling. No one's gonna mess with you. But that's literally that's it. That's it as far as I know. There might be other things that you could think of, but this is the main things that you get with the GT and not with this car. So now let's switch to what you get on the high performance with the handling package. So like I said before, the price, it's cheaper, so you're already winning with that. Unless money's not a thing to you, then that doesn't matter. It has active exhaust, and I have question marks because I know people are gonna be like, well, who cares if it has active exhaust if it sounds like shit? Well, even if it sounds good or even if it sounds bad, having active exhaust is just a plus right there, because you can start your car in quiet mode and then put it in track mode later if you wanted to. Next thing is it has exhaust burbles. So they tuned this into the car, pretty much the same thing they tuned into the Bullet. So when you let off the throttle, it does some burble action. Now I'm sure you can get that with a GT if you mod it, or if the temperature outside is right or something like that, but it's built into this car to do it, so they're pretty nice. And I should put another question mark next to that because people are like, who cares, it sounds like shit. Anyway, next thing, MagnaRide. Who doesn't like MagnaRide? Now personally, I haven't driven a Mustang rather without MagnaRide, so I can't tell you like how much better MagnaRide is, but I'm sure it's better. I'm sure you'd rather have it. If you're paying the same price, even though you're not, if you're paying the same price, I'm sure you'd rather have MagnaRide than not have MagnaRide. You can customize it. You can have your suspension in normal mode or track mode, so that's nice to have. So you don't have to have a stiff ride all day or have a soft ride all day. You can pick whatever you want. It's a Torsen LSD. It's better than a normal LSD, so you're going to be able to put the power down better, which is very nice. This car also has wider tires, and they're summer tires, and for the wheels, so that's the next thing. It also has wider wheels, and personally I think it looks better than the stock. So this is the stock GT's wheel. They're not bad. The base EcoBoost wheels are pretty ugly in my opinion. These aren't bad, but by the way, this is the Performance Pack GT wheels. I'll flash a picture of what the wheels on my car look right now, and as you can see, they're very similar. Now, the next thing is Sync 3. So, the base GT has just a regular sync, and the screen on that thing is ridiculous. This is what it looks like. Like, come on now. It's 2020. The next thing, I should show you. This is what you get. This is what Sync 3. So this is what you get in the high performance pack with the handling package. Now, I'll remind you once again that to get this Magnerite, Torsen, these tires, the wheels, Sync 3, in drive modes, you have to get the handling pack for all those things. But we'll continue. Dual zone climate control. This is just one thing that you get with, so that's another thing you get with the handling package, because with the handling package you have to get the 201A package, which gives you that thing and this thing, which is something you don't get in the base GT. So not really a big deal for most people, but that's another bonus. Drive modes, which is another bonus you don't get in the GT. I don't know how much this will be handy for everyone, but yeah. Better MPG. So I will put a little asterisk next to it, because I'm sure this car can actually get worse MPG if you really drive it crazy, but on average you're going to get better MPG versus a base GT. The car is lighter. It's 200 pounds lighter because it doesn't have a V8 in it. It has better handling because it's lighter, and because of all the things they've added to it with the performance pack. And then with the handling pack you get Magnerite, so that clearly helps it handle better. And the last thing is that it's leasable, so you can't lease a GT. And I think being able to lease this car is really useful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you choose what you want. Do you want this, or do you want all this? I have nothing against people who like V8s and all that, and I understand, like, that's what the Mustang's all about, but this is a great option. I think it has a lot of value for the price. I mean, like, you can get all this for cheaper than a base GT. Is this really worth more? Maybe it is for some people, but that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this, this is the first video I made like this, so if you kind of like these comparisons, like I do these all the time when I'm looking at cars. So if you like this type of video, drop a like, let me know in the comments, and I'll make more stuff like this, because I'll do it. But peace.